On this day, we correct a historical injustice, thereby restoring the human dignity and affirming the citizenship of the members of the South African Native Labour Corps. The reinterment of this hero that we are about today is testimony of our commitment to rehabilitate our military history and to promote nation building and reconciliation. Private Beleza represents the more than 90,000 members of the South African Native Labour Corps who took a decision to volunteer to serve in the First World War, despite the humiliation and discrimination to which they were subjected to on a daily basis in the country of their own birth. Such was the perverse logic of colonialism that black South African volunteers, who were called upon to make the supreme sacrifice that anyone could make, were not deemed capable of serving in combat alongside their white compatriots who believed that they had an affinity to Europe despite the fact that they were South Africans. Even as they volunteered to serve their colonial oppressors in war, a war that was not of their own making, they were subjected to discrimination and humiliation. These gallant African volunteers were reduced to mere laborers. They were reduced to mere diggers of trenches, carrying supplies and munitions and being stretcher bearers, also carrying the wounded and the dying compatriots who happened to be white. Even in death, as they died in this conflict, they were buried in separate cemeteries. With this reinterment, not only do we bring together black and white compatriots, comrades in arms, to rest peacefully in one cemetery, but we also lay to rest the myth of racial superiority that has been the cause of so much suffering, so much pain, and so much death in South Africa.